Melvin Randy here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Prairie Farms, Michigan. And since last episode, finished up all the planting, rolling, spraying, and I think that was about it. I think that's all the stuff we had going on here from last episode, if I remember correctly. Since last episode as well, also skipped time through the night here, so our corn has started growing. I haven't looked at the soybeans yet. We'll go check that out here in a minute or two. Looks like our expected yield is 123%. Yield potential is 125. What's probably missing from this field is the mulching. Most of this field did not get mulched. There's a small section up top here. Actually, this one here. Yep, you can see that up there. So I wonder if we wander over there real quick a minute, which if I turn up our walk speed, there we go. Oh, here we're 89 out of 89%. That's interesting. Okay, we're not actually into the mulch section. That's interesting. Expected yield 89, yield potential 89. Huh. There we go. Oh, back a little bit. Thought I seen 125. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got a section there that says 125% out of 125%. If I had to guess, yeah, we're standing right in a mulched section of the field there. So that's probably why on that one. Oh well. Not a big deal. I guess that we missed a little bit of mulching. That should be okay, hopefully. Hopefully next time around, I'll probably try to do a little bit more mulching. Again, as I've said many times before, I do want to emphasize that the mulching probably really is not worth it. But we're just kind of going for like maximum yields here on this series. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do it anyway. Same with the rolling oven. Again, not really worth it. Though, that being said, I do like this new roller that I have. It actually leaves a smooth rolled texture. I mean, just, boy, doesn't that field look nice? I wonder if that's actually a map thing. Huh, I just happened to think of something. I wonder if I was to get one of the other rollers, say the in-game one. Let's go to the shop here real quick a minute. So yeah, if I was to say get one of these style rollers, which would leave more of a ridged roll texture or rolled look, right? I wonder if that would leave the same texture if it's a different one. Huh. Anyway, definitely like that. That might be a map thing, Evan. I just happened to think of that. I thought maybe that was something the roller was doing, but now that I think about it, it's probably actually built into the map to have a smooth, rolled texture, which, yeah, for an American-style map, that would make sense, Evan. Typically, most of the rollers are smooth. They don't bother with the ridge thing and the whole European, like this is the most overly complicated, overly engineered piece of crap I've ever seen. I'm like, oh my goodness, like who in their right mind? Yeah, let's, here, American technology. I'm a couple pieces of steel, some big round rollers. There you go. That's how you do a roller. But not this, not the, whatever that thing is supposed to be. And that's just, and here again, one, example more American style rollers. This one obviously only has the three. You got the smaller one up front and the two larger ones, or, oh, that's still three. There's the 5 one. You want even bigger there, we got the 5 rollers on. Of course, that's a little bit wider going down the road maybe, but hey, regardless, still 5 rollers, right? Okay, there's the soybeans. Soybeans, hey, look at that, 100% yield across that field. This field, I think I mulched, I rolled, I think I've done everything on this field, Evan. So this field should be like maximum yield here, hopefully. Of course, soybeans, no fertilizers, so should be good there. Yeah, I'm liking the looks of that. I'm 125% expected yield. And again, the yield potential here is 125%. And that, of course, is going to be somewhat probably dependent on soil type here, too, I think, Evan. So if we go check our soil type here. Oh, wait, wrong screen. That's right. Let's see what's here. So, yeah, we're in a big section of loam here. Get over to the loamy sand, then we're down to 100%. And I think the silty clay is like, what, 80? Is it 90%? Which is, make sure I'm heading the right direction here. Hope you folks don't mind. We're just kind of starting the episode out here, just wandering around our fields. 125%? Oh, back into loam, that's why. There we go, yeah. 89%. I don't know why they picked 89% of them, but 89%, I guess. So that's what that is. So this field should be good. Speaking of being good, I also want to go back to, nope, wrong screen here again. Back to this one. I want to check our weed status. So it looks like we're good on weeds across all the fields. That is good. That's what I want to see. Excellent. Very, very good. So our soybeans, cornfields are good. The oat field, of course, had a little bit of trouble there with the spray. And I think I maybe figured out what happened on that field, that one. Because the same thing happened, or almost happened, I should say, on this field. So I had Courseplay obviously doing the spraying, right, Evan? So Courseplay was doing the spraying. what was happening when Courseplay was running out of spray, because in the menu here, I had it set to not refill. I had it set to just, off, right? So helper refill fertilizer was off. That also applies to herbicide as well, by the way, apparently. So I had that turned off. What Courseplay was doing when it ran out, it would just keep on going. It wouldn't like stop and wait to be refilled. It would just keep on going. It'd go finish the course. So I ended up doing this field almost twice here yesterday, unfortunately. Yeah, almost twice. So Courseplay finished up. I'm like, oh, good. Okay, let's go. We'll get this off the field. We'll go check the cows, skip time to the night, see how we're doing. Then I'm driving across the field, and I'm noticing, like, I can see where the weeds have been. There's no weeds coming up yet of them, but I can see the dark shaded areas versus the light shaded areas on the field. In fact, you folks might have noticed that their last episode was doing that a little bit, I think, right? I think I showed that on last episode. If not, you folks have to take my word on it. So, yeah, there was light shaded and dark shaded areas around the outside edge of the field. I'm like, okay, I'm not seeing this in the middle of the field. What's up with this? So I drive back around a little bit more. I'm looking at it. I go check the sprayer. I'm like, oh, the sprayer is empty. And I went, drove around a little bit more. Sure enough, I found the spot where Courseplay left off at. It's like, okay, so what happened here is Courseplay ran out of spray. It basically finished 1.5 headlands. So Courseplay made it all the way around once, made it around halfway, somewhere over in this corner. When Courseplay ran out of spray, and that's where it just kept on going and finished the course, even though it wasn't doing anything. I'm like, what the heck? I thought Courseplay was at least supposed to stop when it was empty, but nope. Must be a little bit of a bug there in Courseplay or something. I don't know, man. Something definitely didn't seem quite right there, so just FYI on that one. Anyway, how are we looking over here? I did go ahead and fill the cows up with some mineral feed here before I slept for the night as well. Hey, we're getting a little low. What you folks might have noticed from the map, hey, our hayfield is ready to be mowed again. Again, everyone. Like, oh my goodness. It's literally every day we can literally mow. So, and I'm not going to complain too much, everyone, because we do need the hay. So, guess what we're going to be doing this episode, everyone? Oh, yeah. We're probably going to do hay again, I think, because I didn't have enough hay last time to get these barns all topped off. And I still have a pile of silage bales there yet. So, we're okay on silage so far. I mean, yeah. We're definitely okay on silage. A whole pile of it there. So yeah, looks like we're looking pretty good across all these barns here, I think, at the moment. Separated manure. Oh, did I not? Yeah, I got the pits down. I'm not sure what is the separated manure then. I'm actually not sure. What is separated manure? I don't know. But anyway, because we got what I call the solid manure. And then, of course, we got the liquid, the slurry manure. So I'm not sure what the separated manure is about then. Not sure on that one there, everyone. Anyway, hope you folks aren't getting too dizzy from running around. I think, let's see, we checked the oat field. We checked the soybean. Yeah, all the fields should be good here. I'm not sure how good the grass fields are, to be precise. But, good enough to get the job done, right? Anyway, let's get the tractors fired up here. We might have to look into some more mowing solutions here, everyone. I'm going to take this one here to the grass field here, I figure. Oh, wait. Wrong side. We need to connect this to the front. There we go. And then we'll get the mower attached on the back here. Yeah, there we go. Let's head over to our grass field. We'll get Courseplay going on this here again. I probably really should save the course for this at some point, everyone, rather than having to create it every time, but oh well. Again, not particularly hard to create the Courseplay course, and I think, as I said, to be honest, it's probably just about as quick to create it as it is to load it. So, oh, and out of curiosity, I really should try this here. Can I enable the windrow function of this? Yeah, okay, Control Y. Control Y, that's what I kind of suspected there. We're doing... Oh, that's... Okay, why would I want that? Okay. I'm trying to think of a scenario, Evan, where I would want one side to win or on one side not. Not coming up with anything on that one. That's a good one there. Okay, anyway. Get the course play set up here for this. 3 headlands. Yeah, it should be good. Oh, it's starting in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. First waypoint, drive the course. Of course, they might want to fold it back up again. That's fine. Let it do its thing. It does not take too long to mow this field. In fact, by the end of this episode, we'll probably have that field mowed. However, what is also ready to be mowed, Evan, is Field 8. Field 8, yeah, Field 8's a little bit bigger, shall we say, Evan. So I was thinking, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Back to this screen. Maybe we could do a little shop and see what we got for some mower options here in the game under the, say, self-propelled category. And I'm thinking, oh, there actually are more than one option. Why are these in here? Okay, I guess you could argue those are self-propelled. Sure. Okay, anyway. No. So really only have one choice, I guess. I wonder if we want a self-propelled mower, it's going to be the Krone Big M 450. You know what we need? I want is some of the nicer, or maybe I shouldn't say nicer, but we need some of the nice John Deere or New Holland mowers. That's what we need to see in the game. I don't know if there's any of those out here for Farming Simulator 22 or not, but oh, how expensive is this piece? $380,000, and we have $329. Seems a slight discrepancy there in the money. What else do we got for like towable mowers or mowers behind tractors here? Where's my mowers? There they are. Do have some options here. Combinations with that. Is there a front? Huh. Just looks like a rear mower. Oh, wait. It does have... Yes, saving content. Oh, it looks like it does mow all the way across. Now, I wonder, is that one you pull behind? Or one out in front? Because that's kind of a weird setup. Oh, yeah, okay. It's got to be one you actually put out in front of one. Which, then you could maybe pull a tedder behind it then? This might be an interesting option. It's a little bit narrower, yes. 7.3, so it's not terrible. But you'd put that on the front of the tractor. Wow. And that is a big mower to be hanging off the front of a tractor, if you ask me. That is definitely a setup. I guess if you make it lightweight enough, it probably would work. Got some of the more American-style mowers here as well. And the only problem with these is they don't typically work real well with course play. Unless, of course, you just leave it down the center like it is now. That usually works fine. Kind of thinking maybe let's take a look at that mower right there. But that's kind of got my interest peaked here a little bit. And then if we buy a tedder to pull behind the tractor here. Doesn't look like we have one that's like exactly the same width, but hey, that's fine. We get one that's a little bit wider. That shouldn't affect it none, I don't think. Say we go with this Coon right here. Nope, wrong button. Yes, I do want to buy it. And then let's go back to the mowers here. We can accomplish the same thing all in one pass. Which, if you ask me, okay, now we have 7.3 meters. If we add that to the width of the, well, let's just double the width of the mower because of the narrowest width here. So now we're looking at an implement that's about 14 meters wide, if you think about it, right, everyone? If you think about that, it's almost 14 meters wide here at this point because we're doing one pass that'll both mow and ted. Although, realistically speaking, the function of that is not so good. I wonder what real life, everyone, what would the purpose of that be, I wonder? Thinking our 7R might be the tractor for this job here, by the way. We can maybe equip it with a nice, what I told you to disconnect. There we go. Nice front 3-point. Maybe we'll set the front loader off to the side here for the moment. Oh, gotta lower it down a little bit more yet there. There we go. And I'm pretty sure we have a front 3-point option for this tractor, don't we? Let's see what we got here. Customize. Oh, and we could put the ice drop component on here as well. Might use this tractor for spraying here at some point in the future. Headline management front loader. Is it going to be under here? Maybe 3-point. There we go. Yep, that's what I was looking for. So good to know. You do actually have to take the front loader off. Put the 3-point on this tractor, looks like. Unless there's an option for a 3-point and front. There might be. I don't know. Definitely doesn't look as nice if you ask me. I mean, I definitely much more prefer the, you know, a rack of weights up front, or even, you know, the front loader bracket, something like that. Looks a little more American style, if you ask me, but oh well. Again, we don't have much in the way of American mowing options here. And you definitely don't see much for the Krone Big M style mowers, at least around where I live. Not sure how common they are. Maybe other parts of the country have them, but around here, you definitely don't see them. You see more of the John Deere or the New Holland style mowers, which yeah, obviously I don't have one of the games. So I can't really show you folks what they look like. But for those who are familiar with them, that's typically the style of mower you'll see. So, field 8. You know what? I'm probably better off going the other way around here. Definitely a bit of a weird setup, if you ask me. You have the mower hanging off the front. Again, I'm still trying to figure out how you would use this setup in real life. If anyone has any good ideas, let me know, because again, I'm no expert on hay or silage or all that stuff. But the little bit I do know is typically once you mow your hay, you're going to let it set for a little bit. And again, that time is going to depend on, you know, the weather and how dry it is outside and all that good stuff, right? The drier, maybe the windier it is, maybe it might be a few hours. Maybe you can get in there and ted it up or rake it up. But usually in most cases, that one, at least around where I live, usually it's 24 hours at a minimum. So you mow your hay, you let it set for 24 hours. Then you come in. If you need to dry it more, you ted it or you rake it. You don't, again, at least around where I live, and you don't usually see a whole lot of tedding type going on. Usually you just rake it. And if it needs to be drier yet, you rake it again. So sometimes what you see a farmer do is they'll maybe around noon or something, it started to dry a little bit, they'll get out there, rake it. And then maybe it's still not quite dry enough yet. Say it's a smaller field, they can take an hour to rake it. Maybe a couple hours later, they'll go rake it yet again, just to dry everything out. So being able to mow and then directly ted behind the mower, just, I don't know, that's a bit of a foreign concept there, if you ask me. One. Should be able to do a sharp corner here with this, I would think, since how everything is 3-point mounted with this. I might just try that. Actually, we're set up for that too. So 3 headlands. Yeah, that should be good. We're all 3-point mounted, so there's nothing toe behind. That makes a big difference on how many, I wonder what width it went with. 8.7. We're going to have to narrow that width, aren't we? Because we're 7.3 on the mower. We're going to need to go with a narrower width on this one. Just happened to think of that before I started. Oh, and you are doing the biggest thing, I guess. Doing the inside first. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the outside first. That's a little bit better, if you ask me. Yeah, let's do a headline. There we go. Generate the course one more time here. Okay, first waypoint. Drive the course. Here's the sequence how this is going to work out in the game. Grab one. So yeah, that's going to give us a nice mow and ted at the same time. Oh, and you know what? We're probably limited by the work. I'm like, why are we going so slow here? Let's stop this here one moment. I think we can maybe speed this operation up just ever so slightly. The mower said it could go 13. I'll bet you this tedder is set for 9. Yes, it is. Let's see if we can bump that up to 13 as well. There we go. Gotta say, great mod. I really like that mod one. Maybe a little OP at times. That's here's there we go. But especially for the in-game sprayers and just the random piece of equipment, especially mods of it, where the mod authors don't quite seem to grasp the concept of kilometers versus miles per hour. There's a big difference between 10 miles per hour and 10 kilometers per hour. And again, there seems to be a slight discrepancy on some of the mod authors when it comes to that sometimes. 10-mile planner that only goes 10 kilometers per hour. Yep. Okay. Anyway, we'll leave the hired worker to that. How are we looking over on this field here? Looks like we're actually making really good progress. In fact, it looks like he's on the last pass here, going up and down. Then he's going to start on the headland here, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, we're going to be making hay out of this. So let's grab another tractor here. What do I have for another tractor? Most of my tractors are big. Come on, Larson Farms. Why do you have so many big... What the heck is this? Just nothing to see there. Yep, nope. You folks didn't see nothing there. Just moving on. Moving on here. Yep, moving on. Let's see once here. Looking around for smaller tractors. What do I have for small? I think the next smallest tractor I have is probably the 8RT, right? Heading with an 8RT. That's an interesting option. $9RX. I mean, we could always tend with that. 9530. Probably not. Oh, wait a minute. This combine has sunflowers in it yet. Whoops. I thought we had you all empty. Let's see if we can empty that out here a minute. I don't know if I can get close enough to the pit with this or not here. I'm going to try, though. Oh, the header's going to get in the way. Really? Oh, then we're going to get into the collision of that. Okay. Let's see if we can work it in here yet. Turn that. Go that way. Must be, oh, there we go. There we go. Got it, everyone. I was going to say, this must be a relatively small unloading window here on this one. Oh, well. We got it. Anyway, we're waiting for that to unload here. Yeah, we might end up using like an 8RT here or something. I haven't ordered that. I should buy another tractor here. Maybe another smaller tractor we can use for doing hay and stuff. Trying to think what else Larson Farms has for equipment. I know they got like a smaller tricycle tractor. I don't think that's going to quite meet our needs here in this case. I don't think they have any other smaller tractors, do they? And by the way, the 7R we have, again, is kind of the tractor I'm using to match what they have. They have is it a 7000 series 20? Was it 20 or 30 series? I forget exactly what I I do have a mod that is close to that, but if you remember when we first started this series, the mod I have is questionable quality, so I decided to go with the 7R instead. Front loader, that might pull something. Truck. Another truck. Yep, I'm thinking the 8RT is what we're going to go with here, everyone. Let's grab an 8RT, I guess. And I guess we'll head with an 8RT. It seems like a bit of an interesting tractor choice, if you ask me, but if it works, it works. Well, I didn't believe in getting a large tedder for this, did I? It's got the smaller Kubota. Well, actually, I think it's the larger Kubota, but the TE8590. Oh, yeah. Looks like the tractor's finishing up the last pass there on the mowing. Nice. Yep. Almost finished. Oh, interesting enough, this one actually goes 13 miles an hour, doesn't it? I just noticed that one. Apparently this tether's a little bit faster. Also, I did a horrible job turning on that. Let's line that up a little bit better here. There we go. Much more better. Great grammar there, isn't it, everyone? Oh, let's see what we got for some comments here a moment as well. While I try to drive the tractor and read comments at the same time, which always ends up so well, right? Anyway, two of the comments here. Christopher was saying 4 days to my 39th birthday. Wow, you're old. Oh, man, did I say that out loud? I mean, never mind. 4 days. Very nice. Let's see once here. So, Friday, Saturday. So next is it next Monday or Tuesday? Sounds like must be Christopher's birthday. Well, in that case, actually, you know what? By the time this video goes live, I think it either will be or tomorrow will be Christopher's birthday. In that case, either happy birthday or happy birthday tomorrow. Coffee Pusher was saying that Mike Mitchell, together as a family, they farm around 40,000 acres. Yeah, 40,000. You folks heard that number right. Not 4,000, 40,000 acres, everyone. Yeah, that is what you folks call a big farm. I'll raise you up. There we go. Coffee Pusher continues to say, too, 40,000 acres of red and green lentils, chickpeas, hard red spring wheat, durum, canola, and barley. Larson Farms is 5,650 acres. Wow. You know what? I've never heard how many acres Larson Farms farms. I always suspected it was right around the 6,000 mark. But Coffee Pusher has 5,000. You got a very specific number there, Coffee Pusher. I'm kind of curious where you got those numbers from. Larson Farms, to my knowledge, does not advertise how many acres, which I don't quite understand why or what's the purpose of hiding that. I'm like, you farm 5,000 acres, like, who cares? I mean, is there a reason we keep that secret? I don't know. But for some reason, they usually don't advertise that number. Or at least not an exact number. Which I can see maybe the exact number being a little bit, yeah. The Fisher J was saying all the base game TMR mixers except Alfalfa. Beef only need hay, not TMR. Beef cows do calves. Beef only need hay, not TMR. Okay, I'm not sure about that one there, Fisher J, because the cows here in these barns are definitely using TMR. I mean, nice if they only need hay. That'd make it somewhat simpler, maybe. Oh, whoa. Forgot I still had the fast run on yet. Franco was saying, can you please do some more in-cab driving? Now, I'll see what we can do here, everyone. That's something I usually always forget to do is any in-cab work. Obviously, everyone, as I've said before, the reason you don't see me doing much in-cab work, I don't think it gives you folks as nice a view as, say, this versus this. You know, in-cab. There's times where I like it, and actually a little interesting tidbit here. Before I started doing YouTube, whenever it came to playing this game, I pretty much almost always played in cab. But then when I started doing YouTube, I was like, you know what? I think the third-person view Seems like a little bit better view for YouTube, at least for those you watch it anyway, if you ask me. I could be wrong on that, but that's always been my thoughts. Oh, and I hate this mower with its steerable axles. I mean, the most annoying thing ever. You try to back this atrocity up, and it's just... Where did I put that welder at? We're going to fix... Anyway, yeah. One thing's sure, if this was real life, I mean, those axles will be welded solid. No more turning. We don't need that. Short axle wheelbase, I don't know why we needed to turn in the first place. That just doesn't make any sense to me, but... Probably some sort of European thing there or something, if I had to guess. Anyway, we'll get this tractor hooked up to the rake here. This tractor's definitely way overkill for this. For that mower setup, though, I would probably... Yeah, it's probably a little bit overkill, but it's not way overkill. And in fact, depending on how fast you're mowing, it might be about perfect here. This is the 400 here, the Case IH 400, Magnum 400. Comparable to, say, like in a John Deere 8R 410. Oh, and I just glanced over everyone, and it's time to wrap it up this episode already. Well, like I said, we probably finished the mowing here this episode, didn't we? Yep, we finished the mowing. I will probably save some of this here for next episode as far as the tedding and raking and baling goes. Most of that I've kind of actually done off camera here so far, so give folks a little bit maybe more of a taste of what's going on here as far as the baling goes. I'll probably try to get the alfalfa field ready here too for next episode. Start baling that as well. I guess if we have to. We do technically have two balers of it, so I could round bale one, square bale the other one. Although I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of like the idea of doing big square bales across both fields. So anyway, with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching, and until next time.